From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Hourly News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting Stop the Steal national organizer Ali Alexander, who has been accused of asking teen boys for nude pictures, demanded that Donald Trump use state power to tell civil libertarians to shut up. His words, not ours. And that 500,000 people need to be arrested, tried, and possibly killed in response to the shooting death of fellow Stop the Steal activist Charlie Kirk. My attention is going to be on trying to get FBI Director Kash Patel fired, trying to get Donald Trump off his fat backside to avenge his friend, trying to use state power to tell civil libertarians to shut up while we excise all of Antifa from our country. If you can only find somebody who claims to be Antifa, Mr. Alexander. Anyway, Alexander said all that in a Telegram live stream this past Saturday. I think 500,000 people need to be arrested, tried, and possibly killed if they're convicted for treason or something like that. I think America needs a penal colony. I do not want to coexist with these people. Last Wednesday, Kirk, who helped bus people into DC for the Stop the Steal rally that led to the January 6th riots, was shot to death while speaking at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. Many on the right have reacted to his death by calling for an end to civil liberties, including the First Amendment, in order to punish people they believe are reacting inappropriately to Kirk's death. Heck, a lot of us acted inappropriately to Kirk's life, let alone his death. Alexander was also involved in organizing the Stop the Steal rally in 2021, which he promoted on social media in several live streams as a chance for people to put maximum pressure on Congress to not certify the 2020 election results because they did not want former President Joe Biden to be declared the winner of that election, despite the fact that he got millions more votes than Trump and won the Electoral College. So in other words, you didn't want Congress to carry out their constitutionally prescribed duties. But you're more American than we are. Got it. Okay, moving on. Alexander led a host of activities in ratcheting up the rhetoric before January 6, 2021, according to the Daily Beast. During the insurrection, he posted a video on social media looking at the crowd outside the Capitol and said, "I don't disavow this. I do not denounce this." Alexander admitted to asking white nationalist groups for help with security for the event, groups like the Proud Boys. Sounds more like a gay boys band from the 90s. Anyway, who would later be involved in the insurrection, but has denied working with anyone to attack the Capitol. Oh, sure, that's how coups work, you moron. A week after the attempted coup, he posted to social media that he didn't incite anything and he didn't do anything. Yeah, right. During this broadcast on Saturday, Alexander spent 45 minutes of pure bullshit, according to Right Wing Watch, speculating about whether Kirk was killed by the nation of Israel because he expressed some minor criticism of pro-Israel advocates for accusing people of anti-Semitism too much, despite his support for Israel's military actions in Gaza. I don't know anybody who wants to take down Israel more than me in this audience, Alexander said. I believe it's theological. I believe this supersedes politics. I believe the Jews are the synagogue of Satan. I believe that the Jews made up a lot of the Holocaust. Don't even get me started on this idiot Alexander. I don't know a person who thinks more poorly of Jews as a consensus or culture than me. Yeah. No. You got that right. Alexander went on to say that it was incredibly strange that there were Jewish people present when Kirk was shot, and he claimed that one Jewish person distracted the police while the assassin got away. He then wondered if this person had a connection to a, quote, weird Jewish guy in Mossad, and Israel's intelligence agency, if you didn't know that, and said that Jewish people are capable of shape-shifting. That's a lot to have to unpack. It really is. Ali Alexander is definitely in need of some psychotherapy, at the very least. But in 2023, a Daily Beast article discussed allegations against Alexander about his predation on younger males since at least 2015, which included allegations from ex-gay right-wing activist Milo Yiannopoulos. Oh boy, that name. Who started releasing videos and other evidence that suggested that Alexander sexually propositioned adult men as well as two young teenage boys. The plot sickens. That's News Blast for this hour. If you're watching our news videos on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.